You're watching Tigger TV. Like, share, and subscribe on your way in. All right, you guys. So like, share, subscribe as y'all tap on in. Appreciate all of you guys. I want to make this video as a response to a few of my subscribers. One subscriber wrote me and is an attorney in Georgia, and I salute her. She wrote me a nice message. She's kind of frustrated sometimes when I start yelling during the streams at people, but I'm sorry. I had to tell you, I do that because it's so bothering that you have so many people that just don't use their minds or don't want to think. That is frustrating to see all these people in our community be lost and just act like they don't have any type of common sense whatsoever. It truly bothers me. Talking about this situation with Big Tigger and people, if you tell people the truth, they think you hate. This is the world we live in now. If you tell people demonic things, they love that. Oh, they love to hear that. You tell them anything that go along with any type of demonic cap, they love that. If you come out here, oh, yeah, she set him up, Now, how can she set a grown-ass man up that do what he want to do? You can't set a man up that do what he want to do in that situation. Not in that situation. With Big Tigger's situation, this is all Big Tigger's fault. Then somebody else come in the comment section in the last video I made. Oh, well, what phone is he supposed to use, lady? If she got his cell phone, all he got to do is use the house phone. Oh, well, what if he ain't got no house phone? Okay, go next door. What's your lame excuse? Oh, what if the neighbors ain't got a phone? Get your car keys and go use a local payphone. There are many ways in this situation that you can avoid putting your hands on a woman. You people come in the channel and have all these lame excuses. You know why? Because a lot of y'all have a lot of built-in anger. Y'all do this every single day in your own homes. And instead of using critical thinking skills, you would rather crash out. Then when they take your ass to prison, take your ass to jail, I should say, then now you got a whole new set of problems. Why? Because you just didn't use your brains and use common critical thinking skills like I'm trying to tell people. Period. Oh, Tiki, well, he was trying to get his phone. That's his phone. He don't have to fight her for the phone. Don't you understand that a normal person can say, hey, look, give my phone back. She don't want to give your phone back. Okay, look, if you don't give my phone back, I'm going to call the cops and they going to come get it back. That's all he had to do. He didn't even have to put his hands on it. You guys, a lot of people out here excuse lame behavior and then wonder why there's consequences for that said behavior. It's almost like people ain't had no home training. And when you look at it now and you look at all of the different things that have contributed to the dumbing down of our society, it's disgusting that people don't have the thought process to use their something that God gave everybody, which is our brain. And it's called conflict resolution. Right? How do I resolve this problem? So nobody wants to blame Big Tigger for all of the warning signs that this woman had before he married her. Multiple children, allegedly, from different fathers, right? A whole situation going on out there in Maryland, right? All of the different allegations that, don't you think if the whole world was talking about this, don't you think that Big Tigger, who's right there with her all the time, would know and should know about some of these things as well before marrying the woman? Come on, man. Are you going to tell me he's just 1,000% aloof to all of the things that everybody else mysteriously knew except for him? Right? And then just knowing your local regulations in the state of Georgia. Physically trying to take it back. Read your screen, y'all. Often involves actions like grabbing, shoving, pulling, or struggling over the phone. These frequently qualify as physical contact of an insulting or provoking nature. especially in a heated domestic dispute. Why this applies here: the wife taking the phone. This could be viewed as theft or unauthorized taking of property, even if marital or shared, but spouses often handle such disputes civilly rather than criminally. Police typically do not get heavily involved in pure property repossession between spouses unless the force escalates. That's what happened in this situation with Big Tigger when all y'all sitting over here cheering on foolishness. Hey man, he's just trying to get his phone. No. Call the cops, dog. Hey, bro, come get this girl, man. She got my phone, man. I don't want to touch her because what y'all gonna do? If I touch her, y'all gonna put me in jail. But see, instead of telling the truth, these lames want to continue to make excuses. And then when more black folks get locked up, they cry and complain. Tell them, hey, man, it don't make no sense. No, it doesn't make any sense that you don't have enough smarts to adjust your mind to what the law say. Doesn't matter if you don't like the law or not. But when you know that this is the law, hey, this is what you got to do. And if you don't know, you need to know. Especially when you're getting married. Right? It goes on to say in the last paragraph, a husband's physical response. If it involves any intentional unwanted touching, grabbing her arm. See, this is the thing that people don't want to listen. When you tell people common sense, they still gonna come in the comment section and make excuses. Oh, I don't like that. Doesn't matter what you don't like. It's the law. So save yourself trouble, save yourself money, save yourself losing your job, save yourself public shame and embarrassment, and call the cops. If Big Tigger would have called the cops, he would have reversed the whole situation on her, and then the onus would have been completely on her for taking his property. And then he would have called his lawyer and instantly filed for divorce. But he should have did that in 2025 when there was the domestic battery case where he was the victim and she was the one that was charged. Why didn't he get a divorce from her then? Why did he stay with her after that? That's his fault. It says, if it involves any intentional unwanted touching, e.g. grabbing her arm, hand, snatching while touching her, pushing, it risks a simple battery family violence charge. Examples from Georgia cases and guidance include grabbing, shoving, or pushing, or physical struggles, over items like phones during arguments. I tell y'all this all the time. And cats don't come on here and don't want to listen, man. It don't make no sense. Atlantic radio host and former Rap City host Big Tigger, real name Darian Morgan, is facing 2 criminal charges stemming from a domestic dispute investigation in Fulton County, Georgia. Under Georgia law, the maximum prison sentence for these specific charges are broken down as below. 1 to 20 years for the aggravated battery. But his guidelines went to 3 to 20 years. Why is that, you guys? His guidelines went to 3 to 20 years because he was elevated. Look, because Big Tigger's charges stem from a domestic dispute with his wife, Alicia Brown, the updated statutory breakdown is as follows. Aggravated battery, family violence battery, right? Family violence, felony, 3 to 20 years. A minimum. Because the alleged victim is his spouse, the standard 1-year baseline increases. If convicted, a judge must sentence him to a minimum of 3 years in prison. Just for that one charge. The other charge, is up to a year. You tell people these things, and you say, oh, well, Tigger, man, bro, listen, he didn't have to touch her at all. If you make any smart decision, bro, there's 1,000 things you can do. All he had to do is she had his phone or anything that he felt like, hey, man, I don't want her to have, and he had that much of an issue, call the cops. Say, hey, look, if you don't let my phone go or if you don't let this go, I'm going to call the cops, okay? But see, people don't understand that when you get married, the parameters change. The parameters change on a lot of things in your home when you get married in Georgia. Because now it goes from being yours to ours. Yeah, that car. Yeah, that car I paid for. Yeah. That's ours during the marriage. Yep. This is why when you get married, they say you become one, right? What's mine is yours and what's yours is mine. That's literally what it is. You can ask any lawyer worth their salt. especially any lawyer that's in Atlanta, Georgia. They'll tell you this. But see, when you don't know the laws and you just run around here acting like a hooligan, and people run around here acting like they ain't got no common sense, it's crazy. You see this stuff online every single day. If y'all go to my podcast show, I show y'all this stuff on my podcast all the time. It goes to show you people don't have any critical thinking skills to where, hey man, you know what, bro? They can't take themselves back and prevent a lot of trouble by just doing what? Walking away. Do you know how many people would be alive today if they walked away? Do you know how many brothers and sisters would not be in prison today if they walked away? Think about this. Instead of you putting your hands on that woman, just walk away. And guess what? Save yourself the time. Oh, well, she set him up. No, how can you can't set no nigga up that don't want to be set up like that? Not in her situation. How can you say that, Ticket? I'll tell you how I can say it. First of all, he never had to marry her. Secondly, he never had to get her pregnant. Thirdly, when the domestic violence situation happened between them in 2025 and he was the alleged victim, he should have took that and walked away then. He should have called his lawyer and filed for immediate divorce. He stayed with her. That's his fault. Oh, but Ticket, what if he... No. Ain't no what or if or buts or none of that. See, let me tell you something. When you get to the point in a relationship where they were at, where y'all on the floor, clothes all over the floor, y'all fighting, kids screaming, bro, it's over with. Ain't no come back from that. You should never be in a relationship to where your relationship gets to that point. Will you have some arguments and disagreements? Yes. But if you rolling on the floor, wrestling all these other things, arguing over phones, doing all this crazy stuff, that is insane. That's not normal. And see, a lot of y'all think that's normal because a lot of y'all do this stuff all the time. So y'all think that's normal. A lot of you niggas is ups and smacks your chicks because you think it's normal. A lot of you chicks up and assault and put your hands on your nigga because y'all think that's normal. People are insane and not using critical thinking skills, not using the gift that God blessed everybody with. Supposed to have brains. This is the reason why I'm so glad I got into, just all out violence prevention for the youth. Because you teach ways to de-escalate problems. Instead of having people make these old lame ass decisions they make and then having all these lame grown folks sit out here and cap. And instead of holding the powerful party in charge, which is Big Tigger, he's the one that could have walked away. And you have people it's sad. People don't even listen to the video, y'all. They in the comment sections in the other video making excuses. What phone was he going to use? What do you mean what phone was he going to use? If she got his cell phone, you going to tell me they ain't got no house phone? So they don't have any house phone. Let's start right there. Okay, let's say they don't have no house phone. Okay, use your neighbor's phone. You got excuses. Oh, well, what if the neighbor's not home? Okay, use the other neighbor's home. What if he doesn't have any other neighbors? Okay, get in your car and go and use a payphone. You want to keep playing these games? You get out and away from that situation. Therefore, that person or no one can use that against you. Especially when you're a normal, average citizen that has a job like Big Tigger does, celebrity status, right? And a reputation to uphold. You never want to be seen in those lights because guess what? Even though all of these people in the general public are trying to cap for that lame behavior they both been putting on, he ain't got no job right now. He facing 3 to 21 years in prison. And now that whole situation has been destroyed because he's been ordered to stay away from his kid. The girl has now been arrested and facing 30 years in prison. That whole situation is disgusting. I don't understand what's wrong with people. And they make these lame excuses. Oh, she set him up. She set him up, man. I mean, no, she did not set him up. That nigga have a conscience. He have brains. You make your own decisions to get in certain situations when you're in the position of power. Big Tigger was the one that was the big time guy. He was the one that was well known, had the reputation, BET Rap City, legendary in the rap industry, right? Down on the radio station, big name. He had more to lose than her. Period. So the onus is on him to do what? Protect his reputation and protect his sanity at all times. Then when he goes out and tells y'all nothing happened, and then you got a videotape, well, no, something did happen, dog. The girl got a black eye and she got a busted eye. Something happened. Now, nobody said you punched her, but that's not the law. The law says if you even put your hands on her and it's an accident and she gets any type of injury, 3 to 20 years of prison in Georgia. And see, don't get mad at me. That's the law. This is why you don't put your hands and don't do that. Because now what you have done is you've destroyed your career, whether you like it or not. And all these lames that's out here talking, they ain't going to get that nigga no job. Listen to what I'm telling y'all right now. They're not going to give him a job. No big time corporation is going to touch that right now at all. That's a PR nightmare. This is why in those situations you walk away. This is why you never put yourself in these type of situations with toxic people, man. That's a choice, not by force. Mofos acting like she put this nigga in handcuffs and force her or force him to marry her and be here and stay with her after the assault situation. Are y'all crazy? Imagine being Big Tigger and taking her to the hospital with an eye split open like that. That's insane. So, fellas, I'm telling y'all this. Walk away. Walk away. If they putting niggas in prison, y'all, walk away. I'm telling y'all this. Walk away. A lot of y'all be getting overly emotional over these chicks. Walk away, bro. Call the cops. Get that shit documented. And call your lawyer and get a divorce. Before you end up on the ground rolling in the dirt like that. Hopefully somebody learned from this video, man. If just one person. Because it's still going to be 30 or 40, 50 ignorant people that say stuff. It doesn't matter. When you know you on the side and you telling the truth, that's all that matters. Oh, but Tigger, what about her? Nigga, whatever she do that's funky don't matter if that nigga moving correct. If he don't never put himself in that situation with her, we ain't talking about this. And when in 2025, when she was charged with domestic battery and he was the victim, if he would have walked away then and got a divorce, we ain't even here today. But y'all don't want to talk about that. That's why every time y'all ask me in my video, Tigger, what about her? Have you looked at her past? And I ask y'all, say, ask Big Tigger. That's the nigga who want to be with her. And some of y'all still gonna sit up here and say, man, I'm sorry, I gotta get my phone. Yeah, and you going to prison. If you in Georgia, you going to jail. If you do the same thing he do, your ass is going to jail. Then I had somebody in the comment section, man, how you gonna go over here and say, nigga, this ain't hearsay, nigga, it's on video. He grabbed her, nigga, it's on video. Don't you know that's against Georgia law? That's why he's arrested, nigga. It's on video. Look at the actual police report. Look at the charges. They're using the video as the evidence. Like, share, subscribe, man. Hey, we always appreciate the support, and if you guys want to do so, you can use the Cash App or PayPal links. They'll be in the description box below this video or pinned at the top of the comments. The top donators will be announced every month. All right, you guys, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Make sure y'all cop the merch, and make sure that you get the weight loss formula. The links to that will be in the description box below this video. Check out our next video coming up right now.